for an hourly wage. I went to high school, didn't do great. Still I gotta make more cash. More education is what I'm looking at. When I get a degree, I will make a bigger salary. So now I've got to see which college is right for me. I went on the internet and found Education Connection. I took some free tests to find out my direction. I'm taking my classes online, getting my degree on my own time. Education Connection matched me with the right.
Good day to everyone. I'm Jason Truman, and we will tackle about clause. Clause is a part of our grammar today.
What is a clause?
What is clause? Clause is a group of words that is own subject and verb.
What is verb and subject?
Subject, the essential noun, pronoun, or group of words acting as a noun. Verb, a word, expresses an action, condition, or fact.
There are two kinds of clause. The first one is independent clause, and the other one is subordinate clause.
The other term for the subordinate clause is dependent clause.
Oh, there you are. Oh, I'm sorry. Here's the definition of independent clause and subordinate clause.
Independent clause can stand by itself as a complete sentence, while the other one, subordinate clause, cannot stand by itself as a complete sentence. It can only be part of a sentence.
Here's the example of independent clause and subordinate clause. Here's the example of independent clause. The girls arrive after the motorcade had begun. Do you think it is an independent clause? First, we will try to see if there's have a verb and a subject. From the given example, it has a subject, and that is the girls. It is also have the verb, which is the arrive. Is what I said. It has a verb and subject. We can say that it is an independent clause because it has a complete thought within the sentence. So, we cannot say that it is a subordinate clause because the words are not just part of the sentence. They are just completing the thought that the subject and the verb have connection with each other. The subject and verb in its place, whether from the start in the sentence, in the middle, or the last. Subordinate clause is using different kinds of subordinating conjunctions.
These are the different kinds of subordinating conjunctions: after, although, as if, as long as, because, before, even though, if, in order that, since, so that, than, though, unless, until, when, whenever, where, wherever, and while. Here, the example of subordinate clause. After the motorcade had begun, whenever he walked to the bridge. Look at the first example. Do you think there's have a subject and verb? Do you think it is a complete thought? Look at the second one. Whenever he walked to the bridge. Who's pointing out from that?
We can say that
The two examples are subordinate clause. Why? Because first, they start from the subordinating conjunctions. Second, they don't have the complete thought, which means a subordinate clause cannot stand by itself.